What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games. In today's video, we've got This Week at Bungie. Roll the intro and I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so this week at Bungie, they fixed things that were broken. Now, let's go into full detail about that. Well, not extreme detail, but a lot of detail anyway. This right here, Iron Banner, Trials of Osiris. There was a problem with matchmaking, they fixed it. They said the June update delivered some changes to Destiny, both large and small. We balanced the way classes and weapons behave, we added some new chroma colors, you look fabulous by the way, and then there was this new feature. Players in activity. We tried something new to help you out with friends in activities you wanted to play with. Early feedback tells us that this is a neat feature, but it was creating problems for nearly every popular person among us who have a lot of friends. So, blame the cool kids. Well, that's what they actually say. They do actually go on to then redirect it and say, no, don't do that. We're kidding, don't blame it on those cool kids because yeah, cool kids, you got friends. I myself, I've got a fair few people on Xbox and I know what it's like. Anyway, they go on. This is our issue to fix and we are fixing it. Effective immediately, hotfix 3.1.0.1, big mouthful, will correct the player's inactivity feature and cap the display at a maximum of 10 friends. We're sorry for the trouble that this has caused, but we're committed to restoring order to the special events you love to play. Now, I myself was in a bit of a jam yesterday. There was quite a few people in the Nightfall. I tried to click the Nightfall and I couldn't select it, so hopefully this does fix it. However, they go on to say Trials of Osiris may return tomorrow. Once we've had a chance to confirm that all is well, we'll sound the alarm that all champions of the Crucible should don their sunscreen and prepare for a trip to the lighthouse. Stand by for more information on your fate. And if all goes according to plan, that's not all the news we'll have for the warriors among you. We may also reschedule Lord Saladin's appearance in the tower so that Iron Banner can happen next week. This is no time to create a gulf between you and the sole surviving Iron Lord. Download the patch now and let us know what you think. So, I've been playing it for about 2-3 hours now while I've been watching streams on Twitch. Professor Broman, shout out to you. And Bife, you hit 300,000 subscribers. Shout out to you. I know you probably won't see this. If anyone does happen to share this video around, show it to Bife. Tell him congratulations. Anyway, the actual patch in itself, there has been a few things that I've noticed a little bit like iffy. Certain matchmakings and things like that trying to go into Crucible, there are a little bit longer waiting times. For PvP, certain things where I'll go in and actually do the heroic strikes, there's only usually been myself and no one until almost the end of the actual strike. Then all of a sudden one person will come in, that person will usually get either kicked or weaseled or something like that happens. And yeah, I don't really know what it is, but I'm hoping that that does fix itself in the next few hours of the day. They go on to say Becoming the Hunted. The gnashing of teeth that followed the June update wasn't isolated to postponed Crucible events. The hunters among us also had some growing pains in adjusting to their new sandbox. Titans had their turn just after launch of the Taken King, Warlocks got adjusted as part of the April update. This time, our Cape friends had a new reality to embrace. Why? So many people out there. Come the angry rebuts from the gunslingers and blade dancers. But, as a follow-up to the full April preview, authorized sandbox designer Grant McKay, we have some data to share. Below you'll find some motivations in the form of science. Prior to the June update, in the kill or be killed realm of the Crucible, you can see how hunters reign supreme. Now, this actual graph right here does show something very significant. Hunters being pretty much at the top, and that is solely because of the whole thing. I don't say that you are a good player if you run hunter or anything like that, or blah blah, the hunters are OP. I honestly just say you have had experience with that class. You know how to play as a hunter. I myself am a warlock. I know how to play as a warlock in most situations. Not the greatest, but it does actually come into account and actually kind of go into a value of effect and say that yes, hunters may be kind of powerful what they had before patch. Now they are pretty much in line with a lot of things. Honestly, if I'm being 100% right now, Titans would probably be the actual best class that is available. They do go on to say, here are some words from the man with the plan. Grant. When one class becomes the default choice for anyone who wants to do well in the Crucible, we see that as a problem. We chose to bring the hunters down from their position of dominance because it is our hope that every variety of guardian will have a fighting chance. We've seen the common suggestions that we could just add more power to the less successful classes. Our concern is that this would eventually make the game way too lethal and chaotic overall. We want you to feel powerful when you're playing Destiny. At the same time, we want you to make sure that you still have the time you need to react and make tactical decisions when you're engaged in combat. So, have you been successful in bringing balance to Destiny? I don't know. Bungie, have you? This is a big question. They go on to say, we will know in time. While players adjust the new normal friendly combat, the data can be a bit erratic. As such, each Guardian settles into their role in the post-June sandbox. We'll be watching and listening. Now that you know every shot you take is lodged by our friends at Bungie User Research, as everyone gets used to their new favourite weapon, tell us what you think. As always, the work on our sandbox design team is never finished. Present and future support. What's up, Doc? Well, there are games we're playing now and games we'll be invited to play this fall. Destiny player support is at the post to ensure that all these moments happen as they should. The DPS. Since the release of Destiny Update 3.2.0, we've been investigating a variety of issues reported in the help forum. The following issues have been resolved through server-side changes in the hotfix of 2.3.0.1. That is a big word. I'm just going to say the hotfix that is now new. An issue causing players experience a spike in Honeydew and Panther errors when attempting to play Strike and Raid activities on Monday, June the 20th of 2016. Very specific right there. Passage coins not dropping when completing daily crucible activities. I myself don't really care about passage coins because I've got probably about 3,000 of them in the vault. Character data failing to load within activities causing the following symptoms. Weapon inflicting minimal damage to opponents in crucible activities. Players taking too much damage from enemies in PvE and PvP activities. Now, I did actually experience this the other day with the unknown clone. There was a Dreg that somehow was able to one-shot me every single time I got near him. I couldn't actually go and get the kill. Unknown clone could pretty much walk up. He could get hit as many times and it was like nothing. He was able to he killed the guy. Anyway, they do go on to say, players experiencing crashes when inspecting or matchmaking into activities that had a large number of friends playing them. With this resolved, Trials of Osiris will be returning to its regular schedule. So that right there was the matchmaking problem. They have now fixed it and hopefully things will actually go to plan. We are continuing to investigate the following issues. Players are not receiving legendary marks when completing the daily heroic story mission Paradox or Lost to Light. Until resolved, legendary marks will be granted via the postmaster at a later date to those who have completed the daily heroic activity when one of the missions is featured. I myself haven't actually had this problem. I've gotten my actual legendary marks no matter what, so I don't know what's up with this. A lot of people probably been complaining about it. It does suck for those people and I'm glad that this has now been fixed. They say some players who completed a refer a friend links on Bungie.net between 9 AM and 3 PM PDT on June 10th, 2016 are unable to retrieve their quest from the speaker in the tower. This issue does not impact the 7-day referee eligibility period for impacted users. So, this thing right here, I guess, yeah, there was a problem with refer a friend. Don't know really what that is, but I did the refer a friend program. It's fun. You get some cool stuff with it. But yeah, now that it's fixed, that's cool. Before I do get out of here though, they do finish out by saying, before we talk more about the adventures to come, we have a party to throw in your honor. Bungie Day is nigh. On the 7th day of the 7th month, we'll honor a proud community tradition, one that was started by the community. Bungie Day has always been about the player. We'll celebrate your achievements and your creations and we'll tell you how you can get on the action when the day comes. Curious for more information about Rise of Iron? We certainly hope you are and we promise that we'll get back to that. Rather than trickle out and we'll get back to that too. Rather than trickle out new details each week here on the blog, we'll save them up for some appropriately explosive moments throughout the summer. Hang in there and stay cool. DJ. But before we actually do finish all this right here, there is a clip that was actually in the movies of the week. Check this out right here. This in itself is freaking cool. So, that was this week at Bungie. That little clip at the end is seriously funny. Someone that went through and made that, congratulations. Like, I take my hat off to you. That is an awesome video. If you have enjoyed this video, click that like button down below, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about this new stuff for this little hot fix. Let me know if you're excited for Iron Banner that should be coming next week, fingers crossed. Let me know if you're excited for Trials of Osiris because that thing is coming probably tomorrow. But anyway, this has been Zach Novak. Do all that good stuff down below and I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. But until next time, this is Zach Novak signing off. Peace out.